Share with you guys that he shared that is absolutely amazing that I want you to know about. Last night, he was at MaraLago, at Trump's house at MaraLago. There was a Rockin' with the Seals event. LifeWave was the sponsor of this event, and it was for veterans. It was an event for veterans. There were 700 veterans there, and he personally has been working with two retired 3-star generals, General Richard Newton and General Robert Dees, who's with the Healthy Veterans. Robert Dees' wife has signed up as a brand partner a long time ago. And so these guys have been patching for a long time. And David gave every single veteran there patches. Every single one of them, all 700 of them received free patches last night. And some of them had already been patching from different types of, you guys sharing and stuff like that. So everybody was sharing their testimonials, their experiences, and he was just so excited to be able to partner with this group, Healthy Veterans. And he said the SEALs, he said they've been patching. People have been patching in the military for 22 years, 24 years, right? They've been patching for a long time. So it's just not as out there, but he said, please share this with your team that they are going to really bring more awareness to the vets this way, and to be able to, Thomas Burke, who is our connection with that, with LifeWave. But he said there was an auction, and they sit at a table with a husband and wife billionaires, and they bought the Magda hat that was signed by Trump last night, and they gave it to Thomas Burke. So he was pretty excited about that. So anyway, just so you guys also know just a little bit, we have our film festival next week. We anticipate an award for that. We've already had the highest reviews possible. And also the DSN is next week. And that DSN, we're looking at climbing at least 10 to 12 spots from where we were last year. So if people are like, I don't know if this is working, I mean, our sales went up almost 100 million last year. So things are still working big time. But just know that there's even bigger things coming. Even starting next week, we've got some really big things coming in the field of promotions, and we have more of them coming at the end of the month and in May. And just know that, like, David is on this, and they are going to do things that are going to not just be a short-term little kind of promotion thing, but a really big thing, really, really big things there. And we've got to get out there and share LifeWave's patches, obviously leading with the X39, bringing in that Celergize to partner with the water. And that water, that big ticket item, just gives us a whole nother avenue. And this is something else he said, and then I'm going to hop off here. But the other thing he said is we are going to start collecting real, raw testimonials. I am tired of not being able to say anything. He said, I want to hear all your medical claims. I want to hear them all. I want them all, and we'll figure out how we're going to start sharing this message of what this is doing, because there's so many people out there in other companies, other things, saying their medical improvements or whatever. And he's not saying go post on social media your medical claims right now. Don't do that. But they're going to have a place for us to be able to start sharing them, because he wants to see the real results from this water machine. The things that he's seen already, the things obviously we've seen already that are just absolutely insane, life-changing, he wants to see those. All of them, raw, real as they are. So make sure you're getting out there. You guys are going to be receiving your machines in the next couple days. So make sure you're starting your water parties if you haven't done them yet. To make sure you get people tasting that water, or, create a Calendly, let them come to your house, sample in 30-minute segments, patch them up, get them some Celergize, the whole thing, however you want to do that. But there's a lot of ideas that we can do around exposing people to this water machine. And, honestly, with the buy now, pay later, you have no excuse, right? Everybody has an option to be able to buy now, pay later, or of course you can put it on a card. A lot of times they're PayPal credits, interest-free. So, whatever you guys do, just get these machines in people's hands so we can make even a larger impact. But just again, your 2000 BV staying, whatever, I don't know what else to say, but we are in the right place at the right time with the right product, the right company, and the right owner. I don't know anybody else out there doing anything like this. What a blessing for all of us. So thank you guys. Have a fantastic weekend.